Hello? Hola? Are we live? Is it working? Do we exist? Jeez, man. I don't know what happened. Let me refresh my site and see if... Okay. So there is a live one. Huh. We finally exist? We are here? Does it work now? Woo! Alright, let me refresh, because I can't see it on my phone. Like, I'm trying to click it, but it won't let me in. Oh my god. Alright, I'll use the Discord. I'll go to the Discord, I'll check the server, and hit the live link, so then I can try and see if I can appear and see myself. Stream notifications, blah, blah, blah. Okay, there was no new stream creation. Okay, finally, I'm here. I can see myself. Hello! Welcome back again. Man, that is so weird. Screen is showing. Finally. And all I had to do was to turn it off and on again. Silly me. I was doing all these things for no reason. I was doing the squiggles and stuff. And I was like, that's weird. Chat is uncharacteristically quiet right now. And it says that AJ not doing anything. What ding dang dong is going on? Alright, let me bring the chat back where I was. There we go. Now let's keep cleaning these up, because I want to make sure that I have enough time to at least start to separate the pieces. Oh, I had to reconnect the... Right. Up. Alright. Now let me know if the audio's too much, okay? I'm kinda on the blind side here when it comes to music. So just let me know. Alright. Let's keep going. Whoop. Oh my god. Delightful. Today is a very chill day. And it was on this day that I took more driving lessons. I've been getting the hang of it. Still a little nervous. But I'm excited that I'm finally getting to learn this. Now I can go to Comic-Con on my own. Actually, my driving instructor asked me if I went to Comic-Con. I'm like, well, I'm poor and I don't have a car, so as you can see. I'm sleepy too. I haven't slept yesterday. I'm also feeling a little sleepy, not gonna lie. If you guys start to hear me saying random nonsense, then you know that it's because I'm like... But you know, it's all good. Yo, I know y'all gonna wake me up like this was a Dora show. Wum wum. Oh, the music is too loud? Okay, I'm sorry. Is that better? Let me know if that's better. Thank you so much, JJ. Keep informing me. I require these shenanigans. As my headphones are only picking up very few details on the music. It is better? Good. Also, was it you though? Oh yeah, it was you. What are you drawing? You mentioned that you were going to be focusing on a little project today. What is it? Okay, this is better. Oh, no. Art fight. More art fight stuffs. More attacks. More bloodshed in the name of art. Why, of course it's art fight, dear sir. Well, of course. Oh, who knows? Maybe you got a commission or something. There's so much to do in the world of art. Jumps down from a ceiling onto a skateboard. What's up, fellow creatives? Maybe that's a little too creative. Did you survive? It'll be funny. You do that, immediately, instantly cut to the to the ambulance, and then we cut to like you on like stilts, just like, what's up? I did it. Oh man, but yeah, I'm so happy to see ya. Plans, what's up? More attacks, more silliness. Also, I saw that Waffles posted a video that had like to do with music. I'm curious if Waffles made the music himself, because Waffles said that it was practicing to make his own. It's so fascinating. Oh, I forgot to tell ya. Just a few days ago, this weekend, with the money that people donated and commissions that I got through Ko-fi, I managed to reach one of the goals that I had in mind, which was to buy myself a Yeti microphone. I'm not using it right now because what I want to use it for is to record sound bites and sound samples of whatever, you know, like gravel or maybe some ASMR stuff. Not to actually do ASMR, I don't like, it's not my thing. But if I can have like an audio stock for free audio things and people can use it for video editing, and maybe you guys can too. Like, I'm fascinated to do something like that, you know, like a personal little library of sounds and stuff for myself and others. Sometimes I just need the right perfect sound, but I do not have either a way to find it, nor the resources to record something like that. So I finally got a things that I can use, you know. Speak of the Waffles, and they shall appear. Oh, hello, Waffles. I was talking about you, exactly. Yeah, wow. Now I know where to summon. I'm back from dinner. How are you people? Doing good. I was just talking that I mentioned that I saw that you posted a music video, or at least not a music video, but you know, like music. You posted original music. Was it you, the one playing? It sounded really good. BRB in a bit. I'm gonna go alt phone and go in here in my main phone. All right. It's like Beetlejuice. Yeah, but Waffles doesn't need you to say his name 3 times. It's just one. You just say Waffles. He appears. Man, I wish I had that superpower. You just teleport or be. It's kind of like in D&D when one of the lore things when it involves like the gods and the pantheons in D&D, if you mention their name, they are depending on how powerful the god is, they are kind of aware of everything that you say about them. Like, they have a certain amount of awareness for a few minutes, or sometimes hours or days since you mentioned their name. That's why, depending on the campaign, if you're fighting an evil god like that, it would not be wise to mention their name. But it reminded me of that because I mentioned Waffle. They just summon in. Yep, all you, awesome. Because it was really charming. It's like perfectly ready made, so then you can use it for some. I'm excited to see what you make with it. Thanks. Yeah, I use BandLab. I use my classical guitar, and I even played some harmonica. So that was fun. It sounded really messy. I hope it's good. I think it personally, it's really good. Draw summoning circle. Deuces, deuces, deuces. No. Nah. Nah, you can just nah, if you do that, I'll be very late because you know that's kind of like setting up a date. You set up the date and then I have to wake up, get ready, you know, take a shower, just look at my teeth. Oh man, are they fine? Do I need to all right, then my hair, I gotta brush my fur, you know, and then when I appear, I gotta make sure that my microphone is on. It's like, who dares to summon the dolls? It's been like 10 years. It's like, oh, they're not here anymore. Well, back to bed. Oh, man. But yes, fascinating things. Phenomenal projects were imposed to me when I lofted my magic microphone and said, by the power of Grayskull! Hey man, I got the art! I am the artist! Hey man, da 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 da. He grabs a brush. I die while waiting for the summoning. It's just a skeleton, but you're still alive. It's like the skeleton is very impatient and it's still like, hang on. Oops, hang on. No, that's not. You know, it's like... It's like, about time you showed up. It's like that, like a very annoyed skeleton. Like, yeah, oh, yes. Remember the character I told about last stream? I drew some cute art of them. On the community page, I also brought back some... I'm back from holiday, so it's now back home. Vacation, I'm still visiting. Amsterdam for a day to some pictures and projects. Nice. Yeah, I did see that you posted some characters. These are really cute. Because I figured that you were still deciding on what type of story you wanted to make. But still, the idea of having like these characters hang out and have like a little life together is really nice. And I like the drawings that you did for it. I'm going on a walk with my dad soon, apparently. Oh, really? That actually sounds fire. I hope you guys have a really nice walk. Oh man, this is really good. You know, while you're out, you know, you can use it as a time for not just bonding, but at the same time, you know, gathering resources, looking around, enjoying the experience, and grabbing all that and using it for your own things, right? Because experience in life is just part of what you make, so yeah, enjoy it. Oh, the microphone is all messed up. Let me delete this piece. Try it again. Oops, I did it again. There you go. Lum, hello. I don't want to go on a walk. Aw. It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes we gotta do things we don't want. This entire weekend was very stressful to me because I want to get back to commissions. I do not want to go out. There was a party I was invited to. I did not want to go, but you know, I want to make sure that my mom's happy. If she wants to go and have a little dance and have a really nice time with friends, who am I to stop it, you know? I mean, of course, the music was way too loud, so we ended up leaving early, but we still had a lot of fun. You know, sometimes we got to do sacrifices for the people we love. Even if we don't like the thing. Unless it hurts, because man, the music was so loud it hurt. I'm like, I no. And she agreed. Like everything tremored as if a jet flew by and broke the sound barrier. It was way too much. But at least we had a lot of fun. We met some friends. We had some nice time. And then I ran home because my God, there was so much to do. I fixed a few things on the server too, just to make sure that everything's fine. It's just that a few of the new people have been telling me that the verification is a little scary, but I've been trying to streamline it, make it a little easier and not as scary. I don't know. Sometimes the things that are scary to me are not scary for other people, so I gotta measure things, you know, because I don't want to be inconsiderate. Let's see. Oh, if only I could match that attitude. The attitude of this scaly. Just saying hi before I go swim. See you in a bit. Oh, Lum is swimming? That is awesome. I hope she has a nice time. You can use that time to plan tax fraud. No plan! Don't do it! No, don't do it, JJ. Sounds fun. We have very beautiful countryside landscape. Barns, horses, it's very pretty. It's kind of funny because some countries have like the perfect paradise in the mountains and the valleys and the fields that sometimes it's really hard to talk about. You know, kind of like how bad things are going because they're not going bad to them apparently. Maybe a few crimes around, but you know, comparatively, they live like in this beautiful, lush valley side, countryside. It's rustic and beautiful and majestic. So it's kind of funny sometimes. But yeah, those places are such a spectacle and a privilege to be around. So Waffles, I think you have to grab that environment that you have in and use it to the max, because we barely have anything like that over here on the States or in Puerto Rico. Like, it's very rare. There are some attractive places here on the island. Like, there are still some places that have been kept virgin for a while, so no human have destroyed the environment there, but those are very few and far between. Like, honestly, ever since the Spaniards came in here, it's been a mess. Took all the gold and took all the polish. Oh well, that's politics. Let's see if I can make a... Yeah, and now we put in the axe over there. When going to Luxembourg, we stayed in this little shed for a night, and we were on the way to France, and our neighbor got drunk and started blasting music. Oh no, the worst. I misread Barnes horses as bacon horses. If I see a bacon horse, what's it gonna... It's just a strap of bacon, a majestic mane, and like PNG bacons for feet. Oh, dude, I could go for a bacon horse right now. Look at that. I'd be down for a bacon horse. I don't know about you guys. Bacon horse, it's not a bacon. Chicken hawk is not a chicken. There's a hawk that likes to eat chickens. Let's see if we can do this as smooth as possible. In that case, let's turn it around. Start from the other way. Turn it around. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. He almost got kicked off the camping area. We had to hear the yelling of the owner. It went from on to 1 a.m. Neighbors, am I right? Do not be that neighbor. Oh no, I had to draw that. That's way too funny. Yeah. I can just imagine Waffles' avatar, which is like the little duck, right? It just like kind of like the Squidward meme. Where it's like 18 hours. Da 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 da. Oh no. Just horrible. Horrible. Waiting until they care to turn it all off. Go sharp. And avoid that little curve. Turn it around like that. One of your friends might join? Alrighty. Make sure they are on their best behavior. I was modding a stream once for another streamer, and someone's friend joined, and it was just a mess. I'm not saying it will be a mess, it's just that, ugh. That was very silly. But yeah, we're chilling today, guys. We're chilling. We still got that PTSD, you know? But yeah, everyone's welcome, so long as they're nice. Nope. What is this? Ah, I was pushing a button on accident. I never use the pen buttons, so it always feels weird when I'm like, oh, what's going on? Oh wait, I'm pressing the button. Pressing. Did I say the right word? What is wrong with my mouth? It's saying stupid things. Ah. Alright, let's see. It's kind of this perspective detail here. And then I gotta fuse it up here. There we go. It's just that I was having some problems with this little angle because the microphone is kind of like a box that I can see moving like this, right? Like this is the perspective of the microphone. This box heading in this direction, but then the blade was kind of like sideways. You know, like heading out in this direction instead. And I still feel that the blade is not super well aligned with the mic. So what I can do instead, let's see if I can still, that's a little better, because now the blade is more aligned with the direction of the microphone. You might think I'm squishing it, sure, but it's also giving it a perspective, like it's all now lining up together. See? It's one of the traps that some people fall into if they don't get the right perspective. Now I gotta complete the hair again. This one's putting the right angle. So there we go. That should be good. I gotta do some corrections so it kind of fits. There's still like a very sharp turn here, but I think it's fine for the most part. Little keyboard just had a stroke. Oh no, what happened? Ow. Ow. Oh, I was in a bad position. Let me move my knees a little. Belgium is known for its chips, and at the trip home, we went to see this little snack bar, and when I stepped in, I saw a couple of friends buy this very large bag of chips, enough to feed a whole family. Apparently, that was the large option, because we bought 2 mediums, and it was too much. That 1 medium was enough to still have like, wow. We had to sadly waste a lot of food. Oh no. Well, send us some waffles. Finish the drawing. I sent to you, dudes. Did ya? It wasn't receiving any input. Oh no. Did the battery slip off? Alright, let's see. Oh, this is cool. I'm gonna start another one, so don't worry. Come. Yeah. But this is cute. Oh, welcome in, Spider-Man. Hello, I'm here, Hydraulic Press. Welcome in, hello. Oh, and on shore, welcome as well. By the way, is it okay if I show this, JJ? So I can show people what you've been up to? This looks really cute, I like it. But yes, welcome in, new people. We're just working a little project here. Mr. Stark don't feel so good. Oh no! That's my friend from Squirrelson. Alright. I'm at 1%. Ah! You always can. Okay. Just in case. Some people wouldn't allow me to. So I always ask. Alright, let's just take a... JJ was just showing me one of the projects they've been making. And look at that! Working on another R-Fight submission. A little piece, it's so good. I was actually curious. Alright, so these definitely are software strokes. Okay, because it almost looked like a very distinct, really like what we were doing in MS. But yeah, it's very well polished. And the color separations and little goofy expression and the hat. I love this so much. One more attack for the pile. You know, despite that this character is using a lot of rainbow stuff, it does feel properly balanced. Might be too busy at the bottom, but it's still very well balanced because there's still like a rainbow color at the top. I like that. Let's see. I belong to... No, I wouldn't. I know. I always just ask just in case. There are some people that just want to show me things and they tell me, no, don't show it to anybody because who knows, it might be something that you want to unveil in your own time. Because some people have told me that's like, hey, I'm showing you in advance because I want to show you, but don't tell anybody because I want to show it in my own channel and stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, sure, okay, and I'm in on it, you know. So it really depends. That's why I always ask. Sometimes if I've been surprised. What's really good though, when any of you ever visit Belgium, try fries. Maybe a Belgium skewer or like a cassoufflé. Or is it some nasi bal or something? It's very good. Also cheaper than the Dutch options. Keep it in mind. I tried a new style. I can tell. Let's see. Nice job. Yeah, I know, right? Oh man, now the music. Hang on, the music's a little loud. Alright, I think the music's better now. But the music kind of fits this, right? It kind of brings me back to this style, the music. Yeah! I love it. Well done, Waffles. Keep it up. Keep it up. And if anybody has like a YouTube channel and you want to show me what you did, or if you are on Discord and you want to show me, or you are in the server, you can share stuff and then I can see it and then we can look at it together. And if you need any advice, just ask and we can review your art as well. Oh, Forgotten Toast, welcome. Like, it's technically everything I draw is new style. I can never have a style that stays. Honestly, that's pretty good. Final week of art fight. Oh, don't remind me. The whole debacle with the tablet kind of made me, what is it? Just behind on so much. Also, welcome in 𝐷𝐷𝐸𝐴. Everybody, check out 𝐷𝐷𝐸𝐴's channel. He's pretty awesome. He's pretty cool. He attacked me on art fight, and it was awesome. And so I attacked him back. How you doing, man? Happy to see ya. What's the word? Oh no, don't tell me I confused waffles with JJ. Don't tell me I confused them. I am a silly goober. I failed. Just woke up a bit ago. Oh man, we get that 𝐷𝐷𝐸𝐴 and what's the word? Like the morning voice for 𝐷𝐷𝐸𝐴? Is that what we get? Premium? On the Deucets channel? I can't believe this, man. I'm sorry if I woke you, 𝐷𝐷𝐸𝐴. If I was screaming too much and you heard me all the way from wherever you are in Google Iceland. He's an old man. All of us are ancient creatures with a law that goes beyond the scope of mortal men and children. We are beings of the night. But none of us are Batman. Savage. Some people ask if I know Batman, but I'm like, hey man, I'm just a bat. Just because he's a bat and a man and I'm also a Batman doesn't mean I am the Batman. You know? What? My keyboard won't behave. Thou hast been bamboozled. Oh no. Don't worry, Greatest Plan. I've been having problems with my keyboard for a while too. It just writes without me doing anything. It's annoying. Let's see if we're missing anything. Oh right, the dress details. At least these two things, like the leaves and the furlies. And I want to have at least one of her eyes open. Yo, I can do that and move her eyelashes up here. Yeah, there we go. It's just that I want her to look mean, but at the same time, I'm like, yeah, but I'm gonna miss out on drawing her eyes, which are really pretty. So I decided last minute of a while ago that when I was looking back, I'm like, I should at least give her one eye open. So before I forget, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna correct that mistake. That take that I missed. That bird that I hate. I don't even know where that meme came from. It's just silly. Alright, let me move on to that. Smooth this out. Alright, what are you guys talking about? AFK for a 1. My friend's gonna say, okay. Hey dudes, what do you think of the art I posted on the community page, since I'm not sure if personalities or expression come over clear? Well, let's take a look. Oh, I had the opposite problem. My keyboard keeps ignoring my input and not typing anything. Ugh. Do you have your batteries on? Like, it's the one thing that I can think of. Like, did you turn it on and off and on again? All right, let's see. Hang on. Let's bring over. browser 2. Okay, so you guys can see this. Let's see. Where is the... Oh. I think I wrote it wrong. Oh, wait. It's right here. Because I subscribed. And your thing is here. So I can go to your channel. And I can see your character posts. Cute stuff. I like that despite them being TVs, they still have like animal paws. Let's see what you mentioned. Since I'm not sure if the personalities or expressions come over clear. I think the personalities come through clear. Not to mention, now that I noticed, it's the type of food they choose too. Because you notice that he has like a leaner option. And then there's like the big burger that this one's holding. So we can clearly see their choices. This was a little bit more conservative, a little bit more like, yeah, let's be on a diet. I'm being really careful and also not to get clothes on dirt on myself because I'm wearing a nice suit. And yeah, she's just munching. I love this. My only critique is that this hand is backwards. This thumb is inward, bending up. Like if try to hold something with your right hand, and then try to bend your thumb backwards. That's the only thing. Like if you're holding a sandwich like he's holding it, should be like this should be like the little pinky, you know? And then the other finger should not be too far away from it. And then the thumb should be on the other side of the sandwich. But that's it, honestly. This is really good. Like, it all carries out really well. The color contrast, the character choices, which some people might skip it. Be like, oh, it's just random sandwiches. No, the sandwiches also tell a story. The kind of choices that they do. Also, there is a huge confusion that I have right now in terms of their anatomy. Like, how do they eat a sandwich? But hey, we don't question the logic of furry television. Let's see. It's my phone keyboard. Oh, that's worse. Television furries. Yeah. Oh, wait, it is. Thanks for that. Yeah. Aside from that, everything is excellent. I like your style. I like how sketchy it looks. And how it contrasts. Because it's pseudo-realistic. But it's very cartoony. Like, it's unapologetically cartoony. But it looks like something you would sketch and then paint over with marker. That it works really well when you put it with a very heavily filtered, realistic background like you did with the other videos. I really like this. You did very well. Also, there's this. I haven't seen this one. Oh, maybe I did, but I skimmed it. Oh, very nice. It's a really nice fur texture, by the way. The shading and everything. And I do notice that you added like subtle shades of gray for the... Hang on, let me see if I can zoom in so you guys can see it. You guys notice how there's like a subtlety to the grays here? This is really good because some people might just single shade it. Now, an advice that I would give you is that the shading style that you do for the body, which is very fur based, might be best if you make it different for the clothes, because then the clothes feel as furry as the fur of the character itself. This is one of the things of shading, that even if you are using the right colors, the cross hatching that you're using here might make the jacket feel furry instead of just like a smooth leather.
if this is leather. However, here, this is a little bit better. There could be more darks here, because this looks like an inflated section here, but this is still really good because there is minimal lighting here. It feels like it's more leathery, but there's a lot of lines here where there is fur, so it does feel like it's hair and fur and all matted and stuff. Oh, and I see the little strands that are out of the hair. So this character did not brush and didn't, it feels a little bit more matted and crazy. And the shading style, if it's too similar to the fur on the jacket, it feels like if the jacket was furry. But I still really like this. This is really well done. This is my only advice because it's probably just a nitpick. And I assume that it's an improvement over this one, right? It really is an upgrade. Because this is a little bit more symmetrical, more simplified, more shape-based. And this is a little bit more dynamic, more turning around. Look at this hand. This really nice hand. And the way it bends away from the body, so it's not like fused together to the body. If I turn all of this thing black, I can see the hand clearly. I can see the gesture they're making. I can see the pose. Although in here, everything's a little bit more combined because, again, basic shapes. Like, it's good, but this is better. It might be a little bit of a pain if you're going to redraw this multiple times, but, that's part of the process of illustration. It's not always that easy, but I still really like this character design idea. Like, the brown is not too dark that it vanishes with the black. It contrasts really nicely. Maybe you could use a little bit more contrast, make it like a brighter dirty gray, because I like that the brown is dirty. It's not a clean, beautiful brown. It's kind of like this character is slightly like tinted with dark, with actual black on the fur. It's really nice. It gives them this air of mystery. But also their attitude is really cool. Like, they're really happy and really chill. Like, yeah, man, what's up? I really like this. Oh, speaking about cool characters. Hello, Julius Cartoonist. Welcome, man. What's up? We're checking out some of the... Before I continue drawing, I'm just checking out and giving some hints on Waffles' art. Oh, there's another cute character that I think I missed. I can't stay for too long. I am busy right now. Hope you'll have a great day today. Later. Later, Julius. Happy to have you here. Even for a few seconds. Just check if it continues to another audio. Let's go to another page. Song of Mirrors. Alright, let's continue. I really like this character. It's kind of like what I was mentioning before, that while the other character might have been very dark, contrasting with the black, but it still worked. This is the opposite. This is a heavy contrast. So now her personality shines clearly through. It's less subtle than the other one. The other one could be cool, but subtle. This is cool, but very energetic. Plus the little painted hair. Like, this character really is very expressive. Super cute. Okie dokie. Your friend can join again. They were really nice. I like your character so far, Waffles. Well done. And the rendering too. Oh, there's another really good pose. Oh, I don't think we did see the claws on the other one. Oh no, because they're hidden. They're hidden here, and there are claws here. Nice. There's tons of intrigue here. Superman gave me hope again. Me too. I saw the movie. It was phenomenal. It's one of those movies that it's like, oh yeah, it's pretty cool. We're here to watch a really awesome movie. What is this? Ah, here it is. But I honestly really enjoyed my time watching Superman with my friends. So yeah, I understand what she was saying in the thumbnail.
doesn't take itself way too seriously, but it also takes itself seriously. It's fascinating. A little more flexibility to the mouth. Because I've been always adding this little squiggle here. That the cheek is bending. Even if it's cartoony, it's still good to include things that make you feel that the skin is kind of squishing. I mean, of course, we're not gonna do it because then she looks old. But this entire section is being pushed up because it is part of her muscle, right? The same thing going on here. It's implied. So her cheek has to be pushing over the eye here. Maybe the mouth can be a little higher. Gotta make that illusion that everything is squishing in and out. This part of the mouth is squishing up, so it's squishing the eye in. The same thing up here. This, however, I'm going to stretch it farther out. And I'm going to do the same with this one. The exaggeration is a little better. Oh, yeah. I like this. Thanks for checking the things out. I had this phase of bad character design where all the characters were these same black figures, but with furry-like characters. I can do more diverse creatures and colors. Uh-huh. And with a more diverse cast of characters and creatures, then you can practice other sort of forms of, what is it? What's the word? Like proportions, right? Because some characters can have bigger claws or bigger feet, depending on their ability or the type of creature that they are. And you can get very creative with it. Bye, dudes. Oh, you're leaving? I'll see you later. Okay, JJ. Take care. Happy to have you for a bit. I'll be seeing you another time. I hope you enjoy your walk, even if you don't want to go. It's a mood, to be honest. But, you know, we gotta do things. Sometimes we just gotta do the do. Alright, so now what? We're going to start blocking out everything. Grab all her lines. Wishing wand. We should be able to grab everything. Oh, did I also grab everything of hers? Oh, wait. Selection. Reference layer. Selected layer. There we are. Only the selected layer. Good. So now the negative spaces too. We take those. I gotta fix that hand too. Can't forget. Okay, I don't think we need to put anything there. Ah, this is another negative space that I can cut off. Okay. I think now I can put in a mask. New layer, mask, and let's put up a general... Well, let's put in black first so then we can see if the silhouette works. That's nice. Let's see. Oh my god, I thought I had a massive cut on my finger. It was starting to coming off my phone case. Oh no. It was a string coming out. Oh. What confusion. Well, at least you're okay. That's all that matters. Ugh, my goodness. What a scare. You know, once I was learning how to cut vegetables and stuff, right? And I grabbed a tomato and this really sharp knife, and I took a little bit of the tip of my finger. It's like, sick. It's like, oh, did I just cut my finger? It didn't hurt for a little. I mean, then it stung, but beforehand it didn't. So I just stared there, you know, just looking like an idiot. Like, oh, did I cut my finger? It did regenerate properly, so everything's fine. That was years ago, decades even. Still not very good at the kitchen, but you know. Ooga booga booga! What up, Swagoo? What's up, clown jump scare? It did. My head, I blew up. I got adrenaline thanks to this clown. The fear that I felt in my bones, in the being, in my soul. How dare you scare a little bat like that, man? You wanna kill me, don't you? That was our just witness. Yeah, you did. And you'll never witness it again. Always has been. There any negative spaces that I gotta take care of? No? Yes? Oh well, there's the subtleties here. Very small, very subtle. I've been waiting to draw Perlin. I've been waiting to draw Perlin. New layer, mask, invert selection, then make a mask. Black it out to see if the silhouette works out. Oh, gotta click the layer, not the mask. There you go. Well, we can tell she's singing, and she is posing. That's good enough. We have an apple tree, and we make applesauce, or apple paste, or whatever it's called. And we make huge batches of it. It's very delightful. That does sound delightful. You have it right there, and you know how to do it. That is privilege. I like it. Bring in a shade of gray here, so that we can kind of know where we're going with this. I think now we can start dividing it into pieces. Oh no, wait, that's just a schedule posting. I thought Daishima was on right now. It's like, whoa, he woke up just now and is starting to stream? But no, it's just a schedule. He's working hard in the background. He's a powerful lad. Na 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 na. Alright, so second verse, same as the first. We're going to start separating the pieces now. I'm going to grab the same layer and I'm gonna give it a different color. I'm gonna start erasing. Directly on the mask. Just erasing pieces of the mask itself. This one's, I think it's just gonna be skin, so I'm just gonna delete anything that has nothing to do with her skin. So none of this, none of this, none of this, maybe her arms. I'm gonna turn off her dress layer so that I can see. Yep, none of this. See, I can erase with the brush. I can put on the mask. Careful with the face. Does she have gloves? Yeah, the character has gloves. I didn't put the gloves or the details on the. Okay. Gonna have to redo this. Run it back. Oh my god, I drew a horse legs backwards again. Ah! Eats bacon horse. No! Not the bacon horse. Wait. Wait, don't turn him backwards and then eat him. I failed to draw the horse. I'm sorry. Nay! And then you consume the horse. stood a chance. What kind of creator are you? At the sign of failure, you eat your creation? What monster has befallen this world? Although, to be fair, if I did create a bacon horse... You know what? I feel like if the mic is being held like this, we would see the bottom of the hand. Like, yeah, the index be holding it like that, but then the rest of the fingers would be... Yeah, there we go. Put it here in connection with this, and then we do a little bendy thing here. Good. Nah, I just ate the legs. I'm redoing them. Gotcha. So you're the eraser. You've seen Eraserhead. Now get ready for Eraser Pac-Man. It didn't look. It doesn't look right. Oh, wacko, wacko, wacko. No wonder there are so many ghosts. Okay, 4 pedals and 3 strings. This is surgical. There we are. A little more. Now! Little more, little more, little more, little more. Yep, little more, little more. No, no, little more, no, no, little more, no, no, little more, no, 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 no. Okay, just a little bigger. my friend? I don't know. Maybe they lost the invite on their way here. I have faith they shall arrive. Let's give them time. Let's see if I can. Keep you bound, lock it down, break the pickle, tickle, tickle. Give them time, they might join later. In the meantime, we ball. Bing chilling. There we go. Everything should be in order now. Let's delete part of this because it's not part of the dress. It's something else. Yep. Move up here. Take away that. This little piece here. Alright, now we can finally go to the mask thing again. Grab everything, wishing once, select. Take away all the negative spaces from the arm. This thing up here. The axe is fine. Everything else is fine. Control Shift I to inverse the selection. We make a new layer and we create a mask. Same thing. We're back to it again. So, what are we doing? We are in the middle of art fight. We select some characters that someone else created, like these two little lovely characters, and we draw them interacting or doing stuff. In this case, they're dancing and singing. So according to this character, is a fairy made of stars that likes to fight, but nothing in the design made me think that they like to fight. My solution? Give them an axe. That is also a microphone. And also like a bit of an expression that makes them feel like they have attitude, right? So it's like a mixture of two things. Like, she is poised and cute and whatever, but there is obviously a strong side to her in terms of attitude. This character, though, is a little bit more gentle, so you can tell in her expression and her posing, like how gentle she is and stuff, versus this one that's a little bit more jumpy and explosive. You can also see it on the furlies. Make sure that the energy is conveyed through the motion of these pieces. Of which, let me clean this piece up. There we go. Hydraulic press! Wait, who you want a hydraulic press? Tomatoes? Alright, let's see what else we're gonna do. We are going to separate everything into different pieces. So I'm going to copy and paste this mask section. I'm gonna give it a different color. Now I'm going to select what even is this going to be for. So I select the mask over here. And I just start erasing.
grab the brush, hit C, and start erasing everything that has nothing to do with skin. Oh, I should actually make her gloves. That should be simple enough. Make sure that both masks have this area selected. Just didn't have it before. Control-Shift-Click on the line that I want to delete so that I can delete it. And on the other hand too. Control-Shift-Click, get in there, grab the brush. And kind of like the pen pressure is a little bit too strong. Let me calibrate it. Let's go to pen pressure settings. Adjust, done. Good. Yeah, there we go. Now it's a little bit less aggressive when I pick a big brush. Okay. Erasing the lines you don't want. Having a cramp on my foot. Barely know how to pose myself. Oh, nope, that's the wrong thing. Brush to gravity off. Going inwards. Yeah. Grab this, delete. Control-Shift-Click, get this. Make connections with Z lines. Can't do it from this angle, so. There we are. I need to lock in for a second. And once again, I'm going to make sure that the masks that I created have that detail on. That, and then we can do the same for the other one. Although, I don't think it matters because I do not think that I need these parts right now because I'm kind of narrowing down where the skin is. So we start using the blue for the skin. Oh, she has like the boots reach up to there. Okay, so there is skin here. Let's delete. Let's take this color off. Maybe up to here. The rest we don't need. Why is it erasing? Oh, because I'm using the eraser, not the brush. That makes a lot of sense. Because I use the brush with the C to erase and add and erase and add and do the stuffs. I need to turn the tab case I decide to change the dress. Because I have some extra, but okay, there's no skin here, so I'm gonna delete this. There's no skin here except for the arms. She has gloves, so none of this. Oh, my bad. Handle the axe, it's fine. Sir Frog Beans, welcome. Oh, I see that you changed your profile pic. What up, what up? Also, guys, I don't usually endorse this. I mean, not endorse, I like enforce this. Right, enforce this. I don't usually enforce it because, you know, you guys can talk about whatever you want. But, you know, the whole thing about the game is kind of off topic. And, you know, you might be leaving people out of the conversation because I'm not following what you guys are saying. It might be a little bit too extra. So, I don't know, just, you know, focus on what we're doing here, which is art and stuff. If you guys are making art, that would be great. If you guys have an experience, that's cool. But I don't know what you're talking about when it comes to the game. Like you mentioned it, but you know, it's kind of off topic, eh? And just to keep it all focused. Schmoving. I'm actually surprised that I'm not that tired anymore. I'm scared, man. What do you mean you started coloring the bacon horse? Oh, I can see it now, though. It's a giant, delicious string of bacon that neighs. It's alive, guys. So curious how you're gonna color that. Please, I need to see it when you're done. I'm gonna have nightmares, but I just have to know. You can't see the chat? Oh no, I can see it on the screen. Try refreshing the stream, see if, because sometimes the chat doesn't appear and it takes a while for me to be able to see it. Maybe a refresher or something, because I don't know how to control that from here, sadly. I'm sorry, love. I wish I had techno powers. B, welcome, hello, how are you? So happy to see ya. I saw you posted a schedule recently. Spider-Man movie refresh. Oh wait, what happened? Oh, you can't see the chat? Oh right, I thought it was Lum who said that because you guys have the same color. But yeah, try to refresh it because it happens to me sometimes. I join a stream and it takes a while for it to load, or it's on me because I don't know how to control that from here. But yeah, Lum, how was your swim? You mentioned that you were going swimming. How was it? Was it therapeutic? So I know that for you, it could do wonders. Super relaxing. I think I might go to work on another song. I'll come back later. That sounds awesome, Waffles. No problem. Can't wait to see what you make next. Man, Waffles is on fire making things.
So, if you just tuned in, we're still doing the art fight. And now we are dividing pieces, so then we can start shading them individually. The blue mask is for anything that has to do with skin. So we put it like up to here. The rest we don't honestly need. And then this part, and now the face. We're going to delete anything that has nothing to do with the face. The same thing when it comes to the hair, the clothes. We're going to use different colors to separate them, and then we're just going to do the thing. Then we'll start shading in black and white. Then we put the basic colors, and we're Gucci. But first, we need to make sure that everything is separate so the process can be a lot smoother and faster. Oh, it was fun? Hang on. It was warm and fun, floating in the sunset. Oh, that sounds fantastic. Alright, so control, click on the mask and see if there's no other selection out there. If anything, I hit Control T just to make sure that the transform box is here. Okay, so it's there. Just in case there's like a chunk that is way over here that I do not see, I like to use these ideas to kind of lock everything in together. There you go. Alright, so we got this. Let me change the color of the skin selection to like something completely different. There we go. Because the dress is blue in itself and I wanted to keep that way. So I'm gonna copy and paste the original. Control click the mask for the skin. We click on this one and we delete. There you go. We have the clothes all left behind. I mean, you can see it if I do it. Like if I do this first, let's change it to like a green. See the whole mask again. Now we select like the skin section, we delete, and there you go. We don't have to delete that part anymore, but we got to delete the rest. So what are we gonna do now? Let's see if we can use this one for the hair. Let's just leave everything out except for the hair. Details, the everything, the brooches, the dress. Actually, I can control click the dress mask and then erase it from here. I'm stupid. Now I need to find something to turn into snacks. I mean, Waffles can help you with that. Waffles, oh, Waffles left, never mind. Waffles was talking about chips and stuff that they were eating in their field trip. And it was awesome. Maybe too much food. But man, Waffles is always talking about the best foods and cravings and muffins and crepes and ugh. Can't believe this. This is animal abuse. And I'm the animal. I want the sweet snacks. Why don't people get me any? Donate me snacks. I give you like a P.O. box to send food. And you know, see, I have is also very easy to draw, to animate, and another reason I like it. No, honestly, that is the move if you have like a bunch of OCs. The easier they are to redraw, the better, you know, animation. That's really good, Frog. What are you guys talking about? I'm so lost. What do you mean you're playing with scissors? Let me see if this works. Nope. Let's put the selection all of it and start like erasing. Oops, that's not what I wanted. delete, Control D to deselect this. With this, erase, Control D. I think we're gonna go back to the brush and start erasing. Okay. There we go. We don't need this top part. We don't need this chunk here. The rest can stay, although this is kind of remnants of the sketch before it, so I'm gonna delete it. And there's a clean one. There you go. No wonder it felt weird. Hello, Lazy Heart. Welcome in. How are you doing? What have you been up to? It's been a while. Been a while. Juan. Control Shift click on the green and then we can continue to delete, but I gotta click the mask for this to work. Guys, are you talking about the game or are you here? Like I said before, if you guys are talking about the game, I would like it that you keep it on the game because you're kind of derailing the conversation. I can't tell what you guys are talking about. Like I said, if you guys want to talk about the art, about your day and stuff, that's fine. But, you know, if you stay on talking between yourselves, you might leave everybody out of it. Like, you know, it's kind of off topic. Let's try to stay in topic, you know? Because if it's a chat, you guys can take it on a different DM, you know? This is like a community chat. We're supposed to talk to each other. By the way, in case you forgot, it's Zozo. Ah, I knew it was you were familiar. Yeah, you mentioned it last time, too. I keep forgetting, man. I'm 500 years old. I had an idea. The horse's body is dark red, lean meat, and the hair is kind of in the middle, and oh no, and the tail is streaky and fatty bacon. Greatest plan. Maybe this was your greatest plan. To turn the horse into bacon. What is going on? Everything's falling apart, dude. Alright. New mask. I gotta cry, dude. Gotta find out what a bacon horse looks like. All thanks to plants. Help. Somebody. Help. Alright, so let's grab Control, click the mask of the green, and then erase it on the red. On the mask of the red. Do the same thing with the purple one. Control, click the mask, delete it from the new one, and what's left to erase? Let's say that this is... what are you guys talking about in the chat? William Spider, a bit confused. Yeah, they're kind of like talking about, like I said, they're kind of like talking about their own thing, having like a private DM, and I would suggest that they take it somewhere else if you guys are going to talk about like a personal DM or something. Because again, this is a community chat. If you guys aren't talking with the community, it's kind of disrupting the flow a little bit. So I would like it if you guys would, you know, stick around with the community and maybe talk about this somewhere else. Much appreciated. You're still welcome to stay, but you know, just keep things in topic. It's a chill place for artists, and I like to see what you guys are making. Making bacon. Ugh, I forgot their greatest plan is making bacon horses. By the way, Zozo, we're having bacon horses soon.
Get ready. I'm scared. I'm not ready for this. We weren't trained in the academy for this. This is too much. Are we playing God? I am in fear and expectation. I like using Discord if you guys want to talk privately, but yeah. Bacon horses? I'm concerned. I know, right? I'm scared, dude. And yet, I am curious. Look. Plants is laughing. It's maniacal. It's crazy. Actually, now that I think about it, I think this red section should be the blue. You know, like the furlies on her gloves, on her shoes, and the little lace that she has on her hair. And maybe I could keep it on the axe too. Alright, so I'm going to delete strategically from this mask sections of that all the way over here. There we are. Delete the whole axe. I think this down lower section we don't need. I don't think we need the dress to be this color. No, the dress is a completely different color. Let's see. I've been very busy these past 5 days working on a lot of projects. I cannot say I'm finished, but would I say they're coming soon? No problem. Are you going to post updates on your channel? Because that would sound awesome. Speaking of, I should get working on my attacks. You're doing more attacks? Awesome. Nice drawing. Thank you, Spider. I'm doing my best. And now we're getting Zozo drawing here. Also, dudes, I don't remember if I asked that last stream, but what are you going to do with those mass attacks you didn't post last year? That's what I'm doing right now, but then my tablet broke, and now I can't post all of them this year because circumstances, man, it's awful. But yeah, this is one of the mass attacks that I was gonna do, you know? I'm trying to do new mass attacks, but also stuff from the old, and this is one of them. Maybe. Oh no, Frogs. Frogs is on the prowl. Oh wait, I can just click the dress that I already selected here and then erase it from the red. There we go. There's no need for the dress in this part. And no need for, honestly, hang on. Well, no need. It's just the bow that is blue, so I'm going to keep it. But yeah, I really want to finish these mass attacks, man. I really want to. But man, my tablet had to break at the exact worst time. I am so sad. Oh well. Oh, this is part of the skin too, so I should grab the purple area and then continue skin here, showing off a little. There we go. And then we can continue with the red part of the mask, which has like the blue of the lasso. Cuts, cutting. Putting some more, adding some more. Cut, add, cutting, add, cut. Where else is it that? Nowhere else. Alright, so that's what the red is. She has limbs like oak trees and a body of sweet, succulent, tender bacon dripping with indulgence and hubris. Just give me a second. Uno momento. Don't worry. This is... Alright, so nothing happened. Everything's fine. Everything's you know, humanity oh, look at that. Heat warning advisory. I don't know why. I don't know. You know. It's humans. Sometimes we're not meant to create everything because they're insane, you know? Life finds a way, though. Oh boy, does life find a way. You good there, plants? Is you good, man? Oh my god, that is, it just is. All right, let's finish off the little details here, because this technically is that same color. Jesus, dude. This is a travesty. Are you sure that the humans were meant to see this? Are you the Prometheus of horse bacon? Will this change history as we know it? Are we doomed? Is this it? The moment we see this is the moment where the moon will have a face and go like, oh man, that's a crazy meatball. And then we just blow up? Is that it? Plans, is your name a prophecy? The greatest plan being drawing a bacon horse and just showing humanity like nothing happened, all casual? As if it is, bravo. You succeeded. You've broken the world. Thought it was strong enough for the end of the world, but I guess not. Guess I'm just a pleb. I wasn't ready for... I was ready for sulfur falling from the sky. I was ready to go on a bunker because of some virus turning people into rhinoceroses. But I wasn't expecting bacon horse. I just wasn't. So hats off to you. You did it. I'm broken. I belong to no label of crafted god, no man. What food mammal mix would obey me? The insanity of Loki or brickbread sturdiness of Hephaestus. Lum, if you're... Alright, so Lum... The greatest plan is making a bacon horse. And it is, he's waxing Greekly poetical about it, and I'm scared. Because it just feels like something in history will change. Andy Warhol must have said something about this at some point, I'm sure. Oh, and if you want to know, I'll be taking my old videos off my channel. Once I put up the new video, I'll be to see still. But y'all won't. Some of them are still there. No, that's fair. Because if you want to keep your channel clean, this is a good way to do it. Alright, new mask, new color. Let's make that one yellow. this is where the whiteness of the gloves are going to be. So let's just select the mask, select the dress, mask. On the yellow mask, we hit delete. Okay, and the same goes for the others. Control click the red, delete the yellow. Oh wait, am I on the wrong button? Yes, I was. Control click the green. Control click the skin and click erase. And now all we have to erase on the yellow. Wait, actually, there's still some red on the axe, and I'm not sure where I'm going to keep it. Maybe on the mechanisms. So let's just erase the blade. I'm definitely taking it off from this. And from this. And from the microphone. Maybe not the heart. The heart can be a different color, but this metal can definitely stay like the nice blue. Okie dokie. Oh, okay. What kind of bacon? When my creation breathes the American air, even the pillars of the White House will grow pale. Oh, jeez, what are you? Plants. Look, even you changed my avatar. I'm scared. You know, I went into my 𝐒𝐚𝐫𝐭 cartoon character. Look, I'm shaking, man. What do you mean? This feels like a Shin Godzilla thing where it just appears and it's all like... Like, my God. What are you doing? The coloring is done. Just the shading now. You ominous beast. What are you doing? B, I need your help, B. Greatest plan is making a horse bacon, and I think it's gonna break the universe. Welcome back, though. I'm making edible cookie dough right now. Oh my God, yes. That will definitely balance out the abomination. Yeah, I kind of just want to start fresh and a bit of new canvas. Also, I want to look a bit presentable for those old videos and are my favorite. That makes a lot of sense. You have to be very presentable for your new audience. Also, I think it's cool how you use masks layer type. I never really touched them. Ugh, Zozo, please. But yeah, I try to separate. I'm not okay. Yeah, I'm trying to separate everything so that way when I start shading, everything's all good and fine and dandy. What other detail do I need? I think just the little furlies, honestly. If I grab another fresh layer, hit copy, I'm gonna hide it because we don't need it anymore. We put it on top of everything. There's the dress, so I'm just gonna control click the mask here. Select this mask. Let's change the color to like an orange. Like a hot orange, there you go. So I'm just going to erase the mask layer here. I'm going to now control click the yellow and delete on the orange. Control click the red, delete on the orange. Control click on the green, delete on the orange. Same thing with the purple, so that way there we have the skin. And I think that's just it. Everything else will be a little bit extra. No, wait, there's a few extra details details. Because there's the metal of the blade, and then there is the... Oh, yeah, okay. So there's a few things going on. Mainly around the axe, to be honest. Did you say horse bacon? Yes, horse bacon. Is that a real thing that exists? I'm sure that actual horse bacon would exist because it's, you know, just a fillet of meat that you grill with fat and stuff. But plants is giving it life. That's the problem. Plants is breathing life into bacon. I don't know what to do. I'm scared. I mean, the horse is made out of bacon, if that's what you want.
My infant of blasphemy and violation of the laws of God is my daughter, a horse made of bacon.
I think that's how I imagine Greatest Plan is talking right now. Like he's so proud of his creation. You're making him crazy. You're not helping me. How could you do this? Like making bacon, making bacon. Put some crazy in it and put it in a bacon. Oh, good one. It was a good one, and that's the problem.
I laugh and my soul breaks. For no abomination was meant to see this. And yet, you curse us with your creation.
Alright, hey deuces, I have a joke. Okay. How much awkward silence does it take to make a bat laugh? I assume 4 seconds? We live... hang on.
We live, laugh and love, loathe, worship, crave, praise our Savior and Lord, the horse of thou bacon. So has spoken.
Lightning effects. Whoa, whoa. I do not have a soundboard yet. I did buy a Blue Yeti, so I'm very excited to try it out and make some
Special effects.
But yeah, tell me, Grace, what's the punchline? How are you gonna kill me today? Do it.
Kill me.
Kill me with the punchline. Do it.
Make me laugh.
And cry. Yet.
What are you talking about? What you need? What is all this? What is this blasphemy? Was that supposed to be another revelation of yours?
The punchline is that I don't answer the joke, which makes the awkward silence, and now I look like a fool for not realizing that you were playing me. I was played like a mad fiddle. That's why no one is chatting. Why am I again on my Lethal Company suit? Am I so terrified and so bamboozled by your joke that I've become terrified of the universe? You know what? Might as well. I'm protected from whatever it is y'alls are doing. Whatever's making y'all this sickness with these jokes at my expense. I am protected. I cannot sniff. I cannot sniff the outside. I'm protected. I was like, guys, please to respond. I am betrayed. Betrayed by my kind. I want to draw Deuces as a fiddle now. Nah. I've been in your Lethal Company suit for a while now. You see what you guys do? This is what you guys do to me. I get scared and I put the suit on. This isn't cool, guys. You should bully the streamer this way. My God. What am I gonna do? I cannot survive this. This is horrifying.
Oh, bye, Spider. Take care. Have a good one. Don't eat the bacon horse, because the bacon horse will definitely eat you. I can't believe that's a thing now. Right. Super Cyan Blue. I'm going to do that for the wood of the axe. Yeah, just the wood of the axe. So I'm just gonna grab the dress, delete, control click. Oh wait, the axe already has at least the metal part. Huh. I gotta delete it, alright. Click the yellow, delete the yellow, control click the red mask, delete the blue, control click the green, click the blue mask, delete, control click the purple and delete the purple. And now all that's left is the blue. Wait, we didn't delete the green off of it. There you go. And the red, we did not delete that for some reason. There we are. That makes more sense now. I started laughing my butt off as you went silent, and it felt like you were 100 yards staring cackled at your pain. I literally was just thinking about it. I actually was at 1,000 yards stare. You got me. This is the greatest plan. It's truly the greatest plan. You know what? I'm a fool. I'm just gonna be up here, cause actually. Oh, wait, never mind. Oh, never mind. No, look, I'm gonna go grab some water. And I'm going to cry about my disgrace. About this travesty. Just give me a second. Gotta grab more water. Because I can't believe this. I'm just sitting, just a little guy. And yo, Alright. Had some chopped carrots. Grab more water. Give me a second. Alright. Now I'm gonna have some water. You see how easy it is to not be a menace? I want to draw Deuce's fiddle now. Ugh. I started laughing. Yeah, that one. Oh, Deuces, how did you finish the 3D model you were working on your character? Or I think I'm going to summon the great and mighty 𝐏𝐚𝐫𝐿𝐼𝐶. Either that or along him with jump, so that way they can teach me how to continue it, because I haven't touched it in a while. I've been so covered in commissions
And now our fight that I have not been able to touch anything that has to do with my personal production. So yeah, no, I haven't touched it yet. Ah, the faraway rage. You listen to me. How about close-up rage? Get in here. Hang on. I'm gonna get. Oh, Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky. Ricky, when I catch you. When I catch you, Ricky. Ricky. Jeez, man. You guys are a riot. Oh, let me make sure that the joke doesn't cost me the my microphone to fall off, because all the legs of my microphone stand fell off, so I'm just kind of like holding it in place with thoughts and prayers. What are you drinking? Ah! Very funny. In fact, that was actually a good one though. Well done. Made iced tea, snacks, need fulfillment right now. Yeah, man. Same here. I'm gonna have either a bite of an apple, but I already got some carrots. And yo, Thorn, welcome in. Hello, dude. You won't believe this. I'm being hashtag bullied because greatest plan here is making a bacon horse, and I think the universe is gonna collapse in on itself. Help. Alright, we're done with her. Let's see if we can start doing the divisions with Pearl now. So then next time we can start shading it. Start out with blue. Not Jeep misclick. Whoops. Oh, whoops. Oh. Let's start with skin. When does the universe not collapse in upon itself? When there are no bacon horses to destroy the universe, that's when. But someone wants to tempt it. They want to grab the pillars of the cosmos and say, you know what? Yeet! I'm scared, I'm confused. My frustration is at an all-time high. Man, just reminded me that I haven't touched art fight since the 15th or the 16th. I gotta get back to it. Yeah, man. My only excuse is that my tablet broke. But otherwise, yeah, it's been going for the whole month. And we're at the final week. Because August is coming along, man. It's coming along like a train. Actually, on the simpler parts, I can just... Yeah, the simpler parts, I can just... Control D, select, and then grab another one. And on the more complicated ones, I don't have to do that much. Oh, I hit save on accident. But you know what? We do gotta save. Saving is important. Because the second this thing crashes and I have lost all my progress is the day that I will cry. Shift click, shift click, shift click, shift click, shift click, shift click, shift click. I'm gonna have to use a brush for all these, but at least for the bigger shots. Shift click, 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 shift click. I almost feel like I'm saying chick flick. Shift click, shift click, chick flick. When you say a word and it loses all its meaning. Nearly done, dudes. Just brace yourself. Oh boy, I'm braced. I don't like that soon sea is ice.
What scene? Delete. There we are. If it's, and now we can do the little details with the eraser. Anything that has nothing to do with skin can be thrown away. The sea. Oh, like the sea is freezing? I thought it was melting, you know, glaciers and stuff. Global warming. Unless I'm missing something. Like some sort of news broadcast that was like, oh, now everything is freezing. We're dead. Because it's, oh boy, if everything starts freezing again. But in an extreme way. It's gonna be tough. Unless you mean something else and I'm a goober. Which is very possible. Once again, I'm just a poor boy. I'm just a little fish. Mama, just kill the man. Goodbye, everybody. I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind. I don't wanna die. Sometimes wish I'd never been born at all. If I get DMCA because of that, I'm gonna be flattered, but also very confused because I'm just memeing right now. Oh my god. Alright. Pearl's looking spectacular. Man, I ain't gonna win no trophy or nothing at the end of our fight. They're gonna give me a bag of Skittles and 3 pennies. Winter still happen every year. Yep. Mama, I fished a man. He was in my backyard, pulled from the ice, and he was just there, all gross and stuff. Oh, this is another thing to see if everything is clean. The selection should be here. Why is it here? Deselect, erase, and do it again. Control C. Next section. Control D, erase. Control click. Again. Control D, let's take away those buttons. Again, microphone, Control D, erase, erase, really don't want a huge mess around. It took me a while to clean up once that I allowed the color to be too much outside. Just did not work out. Continue. I got a notification from the greatest plan. Are we about to see what a bacon horse looks like? Oh no. Waffles is back. Oh, is it too loud? Okay. There we go. Well, I think it was just, you know, expecting the worst because... Are we about to see what a bacon horse looks like? Back again, how is everyone? I won what? Takes gone out. No, but... Nobody move. What did I win? I don't know if it's just me. Yeah, the music, I changed it. Comfy sitting and I'm making dinner. I could have a cold while watching this. Music is nice. Life is good. How is you? Well, I'm terrified because we're about to learn. Let's see the bacon horse. You guys ready? Oh, God. Here it is. Huh. Bring forth the Frankenstein mass of hubris and total disarray of the kingdom of heaven. Let every step she makes rattle in the bones of angels and echo in the mind of God. Her gallop brings forth devastation unseen since man dared to defy the forces of nature with petty wars, bacon, horse, supremacy. And now I am suddenly very hungry. I am terrifyingly hungry. Why am I so hungry just looking at this horse? Am I cursed? Is this just it? I mean, I love it, but I know it's made of bacon. All kinds of bacon. And it's... Look at that. Look at that expression. Look at that circumference, dude. You know what? This is, I am concerned. I am scared. I am suddenly very hungry too. Zozo is too. You know, Lay's Heart is also very hungry. Oh no. What? Why are you AFK? Lacey, don't go. If you start eating, you'll never stop. It is the curse of the bacon horse. Don't do it. Don't eat. We lost him. So I technically won an ocean man. Take me by the hand. I need therapy. So it all began when I was born. And then I heard echoes. Echoes of someone laughing in a corner. Just grabbing so much bacon and stuffing it in like a paper bag, right? Like they were gonna make sausage, but they didn't grind the bacon. They just left it to wither and stitch itself. It's the curse talking. This is an abomination. B, don't tell me you're hungry too. I need a giggle emote. This is no laughing matter. The beast has been released. The music has stopped. This is boss time, man. This deserves some boss music. Can you imagine a boss music starts playing? Oh no. This is genuinely pretty good though. I love the bacon horse. I love this bacon horse. I feel exactly like B. This is actually really pretty. It's looking at us, but beyond us. This horse is looking into the distance of time, space, and what bacon can become. It is a visionary, and it will revolutionize meat industries as we know it. There will be no more suffering, only bacon. Oh, what have we wrought into the earth? In other news... My god. Well done. You have killed us all. You know, we should start making animated emotes for the channel. It's looking through us. Yeah, it's like, huh, you guys will make excellent bacon. But it won't do it, you know? It's benevolent. There, I took a bite. Bows and cackles. Oh my god.
Your enjoyment of the end of the world disturbs me greatly. Don't you see it's all over? Can't you see? It's all over. It's all over. Oh well. Is that what you do? Oh yeah, I was supposed to work on a reference. Well, you were commissioned by the universe to make 𝐏𝐵𝐵𝐿. Do not worry. When you just mentioned like, oh yeah, I was just drawing 𝐏𝐵𝐿, like 𝐏𝐵𝐿. You mean the one from Legend? You're like, yeah. All will be forgiven. Every sin that you've ever made will be forgiven. They will thank you. And you can take your time. It's okay. Why am I using the eraser and not the brush? I'm stupid. Also, I just caught myself drawing with the mouse again. I was starting to get used to it. That is... What did the horse do to me? This is not hair, so we delete it. Oops. Bow, 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 bow. I'm going to start making a few experiments from here on out. A micro horse paint? No! No more horses! If you do another horse, we're gonna be in worse shape. Cause, I mean, oh no. If you do the 4 horsemen of the 𝐏𝐵𝐿, we're all gonna die. Oh, cool! 𝐼𝐼𝐆𝐇𝐓 is on. We can rate to her when we're finished. Lately, when I'm finishing off the streams, I can't seem to find a lot of people to rate into. I mean, there was that time with Daishima, and there was also like Press Luco. But it's been a while since I've jumped into a stream with Nyx. I'm gonna do that after stream. That sounds nice. But yeah, I've been thinking about doing some experiments. Like I mentioned to you guys before, I want to make a manga, a mini story, so then I can at least finish a story, you know what I mean? Try and see if I can publish that. But also I want to make videos about the tutorials that I mentioned to you guys before, like basic drawing tutorials. Wait, she starts in an hour, does she not? Maybe. I got a notification on my phone. So I'm like, oh, she will be on by the time that I leave, and we have like what, an hour and a half left? So if she goes on in like 30 minutes, then we will reach her when she's like an hour in, and she's like playing an hour per game, and she's doing 5. You know, we have time. Hold on, it's getting hot in here. Doing some adjustments. Oh yeah, she's starting in 30 minutes. Is demo day. Yeah, there it is. I figured. Oh my god. I wanted to look up for the audio and I got Bacon Horse again. This thing is gonna haunt me for the rest of my days. I'm gonna tell my mom, it's like, Mom, you will not believe this. I met the Bacon Horse. She's gonna tremble in her boots like, no. Is it alive? Yeah. The warriors did not slay it. The weather could not withstand its presence. It just galloped. And no one could stop it. And we would just have to run away again. Yes, I said again. The horse has been on us for decades. Untold. More erasing. We don't need the mic on this, and we don't need the nice things over here. These things aren't part of the dress. I'm gonna do what is on her dress. Even her booties, cause they're properly separated. Actually, no, wait. The boots are a different color, I think. And these things are different too. They are different too. Also, what are these extra lines? What is going on? There we are. And can you feel the horse bacon whispering in your ear? Erasing more things that have nothing to do with the dress makes you a powerful creature. A powerful thing of the night. You do not underestimate Bacon Horse. All of this down fluff, lower fluff, shan't be part of it. But it is extra. Yes. Good. By my point of view, the Bacon Horse is evil. Then you are lost. You underestimate the bacon. Don't try it. You were the waffled one. You were sent to syrup the bacon, not join it. Bring balance to the grease, not to let it fall on the omelet. What am I talking about? Not even sleepy, and I'm still saying insane things because of you guys. I blame every single one of you. They say bacon and waffles go pretty good together. And yet here I am, still calling it a travesty. Do not empower these forces. But yeah, to be honest, that slaps though. To be like fair, like 100%, that slaps. That's really nice. I like it when a little bit of the syrup falls on the bacon. Oh, that is nice. I am so tempted to have brunch. Or could it be called Brinner? Dinner breakfast? I I know, right? It's like this salty and sweet combo. I love it. And when it's extra crunchy and no. I gotta shut up. No. Stop. It's too good. Majestic bacon. With eggs. Waffles. Or at least pancakes, whichever. You know, another combo I think I told you guys that I really like is oh, hang on. I could do something. Since I am on this position, sorry, this is unrelated. Since I am already in this position and these are the only items that are left, I can start counting. Oh wait, there's a missing part here. All right, so yeah, covering that up. Gotta make sure that everything's covered the mask. Since I am in this position and these are the only items left with, you know, the ones in blue. This blue are the ones left to mask. From this position, I can start doing things manually because I need a mask for these things on the hair. So I'm going to copy and paste and make that its own separate thing. I need something also for the microphone, which is a separate thing. So I'm going to make another one. And for the furlies and the boots, this will be a different one. And for the other accessories, I'll make another one. So I'm gonna start by hiding all of these and start erasing anything that has nothing to do with hair decorations. Oh, right. Gotta click the mask. Anyway, so as I was saying, I like to have pancakes with Velveeta cheese on them. I don't think that's gross, or at least too crazy, you know, like pineapple on pizza. But I do like... Oh? Track is unavailable. There it is. But yeah, it's the whole thing about sweet and salty, right? I used to think it's really good. The fluffiness of it all, the syrup, the sweetness, and then you have like that drowned in salt of the cheese. But it has to be like yellow Velveeta cheese. I've never tried it with anything else. Sometimes I wonder what would happen if you cooked fatty bacon in the oven. Maybe that's a topping. The fat will melt and seep into the dish below. I think people do that with certain dishes. Like they take like the fat, the grease of the bacon and they repurpose it for something else. I don't know for exactly what, but it's not a bad idea at all. For certain dishes, of course. Okay, hang on. So I'm going to keep the hair pieces, the metal on her clothes, and the pendant here as one item. So I'm just going to have all of this be blue. And everything else can be deleted. Yeah, even the booties, everything. The next one, I'm going to control click here on the things that I already deleted, and I'm going to delete it from there we are. The yellow bit is kind of like overextending itself here, where it shouldn't be. Okay. I'm gonna grab this, turn it into a different color. Like an orange. Okay, orangier orange. Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna keep this for the fluffs and the boots. So I'm gonna delete the microphone. And these things. That's what it's gonna be for. And I think I can delete these two because I only will ever need this one below for the microphone itself. So I'm just gonna grab it. I'm gonna change
let's change the color to like a deep purple. So I'm gonna control click on this one that I already worked on, delete, and control click on this one that I already worked on, delete. And now everything else is microphone. Perfect. Unimo, hello, how are ya? Welcome, welcome. We're talking about food and separating the pieces for the different characters. So then we can start shading and rendering them. I think we can start. Just grab another bite of an apple. But yeah, tell me, what are you doing? What's up? Oh, thank you. I'm trying. Honestly, I use them in Photoshop, but not on Clip Studio for some reason. I guess it's just getting used to it, right? I personally, this is how I do it. I start separating the pieces, and for me to do it faster, I abuse the control click thing, so then I can select multiple masks and delete the new ones that I've been using. So it's like, oh yeah, I'm not going to need it, so I'm just gonna mass delete this that I already edited it. You know, I think it's all about in the process, because I've already quickly masked this whole thing in just a few minutes. And now, from here on out, I can start grayscale painting this. Let's turn off this color. We have the base, which is this nice gray. Oh, hello, 𝐏𝐚𝐫𝐭. Welcome. How are you doing? And then we can just grab some black and white, and we can start doing the thing. Whoa, Wef Northington, hey! You guys came in the right nick of time. Smooth watercolor is one that I use sometimes for shading. Mainly because I have like these sharp corners that I can do, but also I can be soft about it. So I think this brush has functioned really well for me when it comes to shading. And because I am trying to be very careful with, what's the word, like the type of textures that I create when I shade, this brush gives me a lot of flexibility. It can give me like a sharp turn when I need it, but also a soft edge when I work it very gently. So I get a little bit of the best of both worlds. It's not a specialty though, so whenever I do need an actual feather brush, then I can't compromise with it. But it's very high function, and it's a default brush too, which is great. I'm doing great, especially with the news. What news? Sprained my ankle on Saturday, and I was in a marching band today, and now it hurts. Oh no, Wef. Yeah, take it easy. Take it easy. I hope you recover soon. Man, that's gotta be rough. Actually, let me turn off the visualizer for the browser. Yeah, take that off. Yeah, it's just that if I hide it, the music won't continuously go. How are you, big bro? Are you doing 𝐼_fight? Yeah, yes I am. And started to actually, I was finishing the line art, so now I'm just going to start shading slightly. Yeah. I was explaining that this default brush is really good. The thing is that I mostly use this brush and not like pencils and stuff. I don't know, I just like those clean lines even when I'm sketching. So I never actually use the pencils or the pens. I never got used to Clip Studio's vector editing style. Like, it doesn't have the little handles that I use in Affinity Designer to move the vectors around. And they still look pixelated, so it's weird, right? I don't know.
Like, I am using always vector layers, but the... Like, you see, I'm always using vector layers, but they still look pixelated. I don't know if that's, like, a preview thing or something. But it doesn't look as smooth as it should, in my opinion. Oh, well. Can't tell. By the news, I mean PUBG tournament and Pakistan is on top. What? Oh, wait, so Pakistan has a PUBG tournament team? And like esports stuff? That sounds cool. I didn't know that. Awesome. I like me some esports, but again, I have no clue about anything. I'm just sitting here like, oh, nice. Esports. No, it's fine. I was wondering how your day was. I learned something new. I didn't know that there was like PUBG tournaments and Pakistan had a team. Like, that sounds pretty good. Okay, why does it look weird? It sounded look really flat. It's not gonna do fully. I'll do fully black. I don't know if any of y'all have felt this, but if you have enough hours on Blender, shading almost feels like you are sculpting in Blender. Because you're kind of like making illusions of 3D, right? And it feels like if I go here and I make just a mass of black, and then I start adding some of this. Like, does this not look a little 3D? It's weird, right? It feels like I'm sculpting something rather than just shading. With white I get taller, and with black I go down. At least that's what I think about. Phoenix Wolf, welcome in. How are ya? Is this your first time here on this channel? In this bad time? Welcome in. Hello. Happy to see ya. This tournament in 25, sorry. Player from all over the world come represent the country in 2025. Pakistan is number 1 for now. Still going. Nice. I didn't know. It's cool. PUBG tournament. But yeah, welcome. We are now at a shading stage. We finished off a little bit early with the line art, which is really good. And now you're just working on some stuff, and again, just sit down, relax, and let's talk about our day. And do you have any projects? Are you doing some art, or just hanging, just chilling? What are you doing? What's the story? What is this? From where? Oh, it's from the yellow. Yeah, but I'm not gonna need that here. There we go. I might need these face instead. How much art you made? Well, today I've been working on this. Finished up the lines for this little character, for Blue Star. And then I started to divide everything into pieces. So that way, if I'm going to shade something, like in this case this, Control-Shift-Click to teleport, I can grab like something like this and, you know, only the skin, in this case, gets affected, you know. Then I can just do whatever I want. It's a clean way to shade, and yeah, everything's separated in its own place. But when I see something dirty like this, I have to Control-Shift-Click, go back, and erase the excess. Weird. What is this from? Well, whatever it is, I can just go into the skin, grab the mask, and I should be able to extend this further with the brush. There we go. Oh, but it's still there, so what is it? Ah, this. There we are. We're back in business. By the way, Deucey, did you get the pics I sent you? The character designs? Oh, the good roll of pleasure familiar. Oh my god, yeah. I got some character designs that Thorn made. Like, Thorn is making some designs, some character ideas, and it's been a while since he developed stuff, and I'm excited to see what he does. Where are they? No, they're not here. They're up there. Oh no, they are on Instagram. None of this I go on the web. Well, I get to show them. Now I have downloaded the Clip Studio Paint and turned on the testing mode to try and see if it's worth buying. What do you think, big bro? I mean, I think that it depends on what you want to do, and it depends on whether or not you will like it in the end, because I personally took a long time to learn Clip Studio Paint, and I'm still learning a lot of things about the software. I think that it's an amazing program, and I think every artist should at least try it once. If they like it, great. If not, then there are multiple alternatives, but I think that Clip Studio is super well-rounded. It's affordable, and I think you should just keep working on it. They're more like updates, but yeah. Let's see. If I go up here, if I go up there. Can I show some of these, Thorn? Is it okay with you, or should it stay between us? Oh, these are nice. I'm looking at them right now. And what do you think of Ivy's Paint for people who just start art? I have not used Ivy's Paint. Thorn can actually tell you about Ivy's Paint. He's the one that uses Ivy's Paint. I need to relearn Clip Studio. So do so. Okay. So in that case, I'm going to open up the browser so then you guys can see what I'm seeing. Because Thorn here, look at the art Thorn is making. He's trying to make some character designs to kind of solidify some ideas for the characters he's making for the book. And just check this out. Look at his style. Like, I love the poses, and I like the line quality that he has. The very different line style that he has. It's so cool. What's the maximum that I can zoom in? Okay, this is it, I think. But look at this.
Like it's completely different, and it's it's just clean. Like sure, it's got like a specific quality to it, but it's just really nice. And I like the texturing of the clothes. Cross hatching here, like it's simple but it's effective. Just look at this thigh. It's a sketch, but it just feels like it can kick and break you in half. Like this is a powerful character. No, Unimo, don't eat it. No, then he won't have any art. Oh no. Well, too late. She ate your art. What are you gonna do? What I will say is that I don't know if this is a belly button, but the belly button should be like down here. But I assume that this is just a line of an ab, because this line is like for the ribs, which is correct. And because your characters are very much based in older times, like 70s or traditional Japanese and like a bunch of different combinations, I assume that the pants are just really high, like high pants, which is really awesome. Let's just put the music again. Okay. Oh, this is perfect. Dude, look at the music. This music fits you so well. This is the universe, man. This is just perfect match. Not belly button ups. Okay, good. Yeah, just in case. But nah, this is great. The posing and everything. I would say that, this app could have connected a little lower, but that's it. Everything's fine. Perfect. Arms here could use more muscle. It's too skinny up here. God, this is a clean action line. And also the weapon here. It's just a bunch of scribbles when you look at it close, but you can feel the movement. You kind of get the point of what's going on. Which, by the way, I thought this was a coat, but now it turns out that it's hair and thread. Unless it was meant to be a cloak and hair. And I thought this was like a needle. Music is on mood, exactly. Yeah, high pants. Gotta say, very sexy. Now let's see, the other one. I love this. Oh, those are the characters that we were watching right now, I assume. But yeah, this is Thorn's art style. You know, it looks very much like how B renders her art. If B's still here, I think you should check this out, man. Like, you guys are on point, on a similar wavelength. Now that I think about it. Now that I look at it, and I see B's art style and this, you guys are very similar. A see-through sleeve? Yeah, I figured. And the sleeves are big and huge. Yeah, I figured. It does look that way. Another piece of art for me to eat? Yippee! No, Uni! But yeah, like, look at B's art style. Oh, I can't zoom in on the... Oh, more characters. Okay, so look at this. And then, like... look at this style. And look at B's. Like, they're very similar. At least when it comes to the energy of it. B is very high saturation. While Thorn is a little bit less, but still, like, there's this style, this messiness to the line quality of it all. I love it.
Oh, and there's this one. Look at this. Oh my god. This is genuinely good character design. The main pose and the silhouette, like it's just so clean, and the dirtiness of it all just gives it so much character. And the line weight makes it feel organic, like they're alive. I can feel these. I don't know about you guys, but you have folded clothes like this, like the sleeves folded. I can feel this shirt tightening around him, and also this style of thread around the clothes. This is so cool. Benjido, the 70s, and Benjido in the 80s. Bruh. I so love this. Well freaking done, man. I'm in love. And then I saw your art. Now I'm a believer. Out of my mind. I'm in love. Ooh, I'm a believer. I could leave this art if I try. Ooh, yeah, he's in his dad years in the 80s. And I'm a believer, yeah! Oh, goodness gracious. This is so cool. Oh, it looks like Nyx is on. We have like an hour left. And then I'll rate you guys onto B-Stream. B-Dream. Beady 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 fip 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 fip. But yeah, just solidifying the designs in my head. That is what I would call solid. I don't know about you, but I think that's just solid, straight up. Seriously, man, good job. Like your practice has paid off, your patience too. You're doing fantastic. We need to plan that writing sesh because I want to make comics to sell online. Oh my god, I forgot to tell you guys. I tried to make a teaser account. And if y'all don't know what teaser is, it's pretty much like you make t-shirts. Not that I know how, but that's the point. You just submit a design and voila, they let you do. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me actually show you. Oh. Oh, it's asking me to be very sure. Alright, so I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna log out of this account. I'm gonna go back to my other account. Oh. Hold on, that's the phone. Ugh. That's the phone. Someone's calling. Hang on, guys. Whoever's calling. Give me a second. Don't move.
Okay. Okay. Done with that. Let's go back to business. So, let's see if in the junk mail that arrived. It apparently said something. Or is it in my other email? Oh, jeez. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Is it on the junk mail? No, it's not. And what is this? I want to show these guys my teaser thing. Go to the dashboard. Does it work? Okay, so I guess now this is the... Read this PDF. There it is. All right, see? So I got this email. It just says, welcome to teaser. We made this guide to help you artists navigate our website as bored. Thank you for your patience, blah, blah, blah. So the thing is that you can just submit a design, right? You can create, upload products, and then you can put it like on t-shirts, hoodies that they are the ones that print. And, you know, by demand, somebody, you know, just put it in there, like on a shirt or something. Yeah, like this. And then, like, yeah, it's just sizes and whatever. Whether or not it tags, multiple prices, and hopefully this could be a functional thing that we could try at some point. At least they accepted me into the website, so I'm definitely going to check it out at some point. There's also commission requests and stuff, so yeah, I'm excited. Teaser takes a while to get into because they want to check that you are real and not like some sort of robot. But yeah, it's one of the things that I'm excited for. I want to try it out. You're alive! Huzzah! My stomach is strong. It's no surprise I lived. Tiny body, big stomach. I've eaten pieces of wall, clay, and much more. Jeez, Uni, be careful. You're not the alien upchuck from Ben 10, are you? A guy that pretty much can eat anything and spit out like this radioactive acid spit thing to attack his enemies. Now I want to make the texture where she has like little muscle there. A little bit of gray on top of everything. And then I can put more highlights on here. Let's start with some basic lines here. Oh, hello, Jay-Z. Welcome in. Hello. Hi, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. We're just working on art fight. Working on some shading and details. How are you doing today? What is up, my brochacho? What spectacular adventures we got going? Are you making art today?
This is hilarious. This is happening. A Titan in this time of day and age, in this economy, localized entirely within your chat.
May I see it?
Well, Seymour, you're an odd fellow, but I gotta say, you steam a good Titan. Help! Help! Yes. No. Yeah, no. Ah. You rude. Oh, now she reminds me of Kara Zor-El. Doesn't she? Like, just Supergirl-esque looking. Let's put in some there. And here's where things move like makeup. It's okay, mother. It's the Northern Titan. Seymour! There's a Titan in the room! No, mother, it's just a Northern Titan. Oh, family recipe. I see. Steamed clams. The only thing about this brush is that if I'm not careful, it can look very dirty with a lot of textures going left and right instead of having like a smooth thing. Which is not ideal, but you know, just gotta balance it out. Also, I find it funny I woke up and immediately joined your stream. It is funny. In fact, it's silly. What's this art about, Doozy? Well, this is actually part of a larger mass attack. It's supposed to be like a gala gathering, and all the characters are supposed to be just hanging out. And these two characters are in the background singing. Like, I'm giving them a lot of TLC, but honestly, they are much farther away than they should. I mean, than you see here. Still munching on an apple. Here it is. So this is supposed to be a gathering, right? Like a gala. These people are talking. There's these two fighting in the background that we drew a while ago. And then over here we have Pearl and this little character singing. So it should be like this entire canvas presentation. Which again, I was going to work on, but then my tablet broke and I couldn't even make anything. Oh well. So I guess for now we have these two. And also, let me see where the others are. think it's if I turn all these off. Yeah, here it is. This is where we last left off. See, I was making the mimic jumping and trying to mess with the plague doctor lady. Like this is what we were doing last time. And then my tablet broke. So yeah. Ooh. But that's pretty much what this whole thing is about. When it comes to this scene. Yo, welcome in, Waffles. Everything's going great. Just continuing our work here with the lady. Base black and then a little subtle soft white, gray, and then smooth that out. Skin can be shiny, but it tends to be very matte. Unless it's very sweaty, but yeah. Imitating it is not super hard. It's the same orb exercise. Throwing in there. Oh, no. Oops. Whoa. Don't fall asleep now. I suddenly got drowsy again. It's like, Alright. Lock in. We're almost done for today. It's 4:20 something. I gotta go soon to go cook and make myself dinner and not fall asleep yet. That's the messed up thing. I want to go to sleep and then I go to bed late. It's a gallon. There's some people fighting in the background because secretly isn't what it used to be. Yeah, I know, right? It's 2222. That's the time over there? Man. A lot earlier than I thought. So wait, you woke up at 2? Oh man, it's been a while since I've done that. guess. Oh my god. But what about that sweet, sweet merch? Like if we go very early into Nyx's stream. Wait, what am I talking about? I got drowsy again. I started talking about what? What am I talking about? Oh. My brain just went to like, yeah, but if you wake up late, what if someone streams and then you can't get the Nyx plushies? Or something. I think that was my thought process, but Nyx wasn't streaming. Again, there is no logic to the things I say when I get very drowsy. Ooh, 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 ooh. Take another bite. Here we go. This one's gonna take a little patience. First, I start with multiple strands following the flow of the hair. Follow the grain of the hair, logic of it all. Dudes, you need _eep? I don't need any _eep. I don't need your help, you stinky. Oh man, but yeah, I do indeed need some _eeps after this. I need some big _eeps. Oh, hang on, what is this? Wow. Raz is doing some amazing work on her schedules. Sorry, I got excited for what she was making. Just that I was working with Raz Delicious, another streamer, and she did like a bedroom that she wanted me to do, and she commissioned me to make it. And I recently finished it real quick, and it ended up good for her debut. It's super cool. I need _eep too, it's okay. Yeah, we all need _eeps. We keep doing the subtle sections. The darker areas, I do a little bit more grain. The lighter, I just keep it like a suggested lines. But I gotta make sure that they all intercept in the same place, more or less. They need to be perfect, but at the same time, it's good when everything falls into place. If you have one too many strands going at random directions, it's gonna be obvious and look weird. So if it doesn't follow the grain and it cuts too many lanes, it's just not gonna work. Or if it lands in too many lanes, like I'm doing now here on accident, it's gonna be way too dark in just random sections of it. It's just not gonna work. Unless there's like canyons and valleys in the part of the hair, which is fine. Everything in moderation. She is super pretty, by the way. I know, right? I mean, the designer of the main of this character, it is really cool. A really cool manga artist, and I'm just imitating her style, sort of. But also adding a bit of a spin on my case. But, you know. Now that we have the main grain here, going to make the smooth watercolor brush a little bigger, not too much. And then we're going to work on the edges of the hair going in. That's all we're gonna do. We're gonna smoothly go from the edges inward. And of course, any sides too will be affected by this, and the bigger brush too. Pretty much. The design is already beautiful. She, along with anybody else that has drawn her, has made her really pretty. So most of the references are from her and other artists. Representing her in different ways. And it's pretty cool. She just recently actually made a post that talks about how art is her love language. Like it was hard for her to express herself when she was young. So she used art to communicate and to express herself with others and show how much they mean to her. Alright, let's make the brush a little bigger, and let's just intermediately throw in more shadows, quote unquote. It's a good interpretation. Yeah. Different people expressing themselves in very unique different ways. It's really cute. Really cute and cool. So cute. You see how it's already looking pretty nice? This nice flow of it. But now we gotta do that on the other side. A slightly bigger brush, and then we start going feathering in, locking in where the main shadows are gonna be, and then if you need more grain, you can make the brush smaller again and start re-establishing the main grains. But we should also start making the bigger pieces. Now we make the brush bigger, and we just feather in. And of course, the coup de grace, you grab some whites, and then on the highlight, more or less in the middle, you start to use a thin brush for the strands that are brighter, and then you just start hitting it. So now we're basically doing highlights. Sometimes you want a bigger brush, sometimes you want a smaller brush, but the main thing you want is to follow the strands of the hair. And you want to make that one section has the highlights, and then it becomes just darker on the sides. And that's pretty much how I render very flowy hair. Like so. You can keep going up to the dark area, depending on the lighting conditions. But it's also so the darker side has a response to it, so we can just go from the dark all the way to the light again. Because right now I'm lighting up the area that is a little dark, but it's also to reestablish the grain. But now we grab the black and we start going again from dark to light. Grab a big brush, kind of feather it all on top of it. Maybe even overextending and trying to consume it. Bringing the corner brights a little grayer and the edges darker. And there you go. If you're looking at it from far away, pretty nice hat, right? I mean hair, sorry. Pretty nice hair. And of course, when we put in a gradient map now, new correction layer. Hold on. Did I pick up the wrong one? Layer, new correction layer. Oh, here it is. I'm blind. I'm stupid. There it is. So I'm going to grab this beautiful one as an example, and then I'm going to clip that to the hair. And as you can see, at least it's a start. This is just the base color. Of course, I'm going to keep adding more effects, more colors, because gradient maps are not the end-all solution to coloring, but they do speed up the process and at least allow you to kind of measure the tones a little. And if it's too much, we can go back to the gradient maps and start like making it darker, making it lighter, whichever is more necessary at the moment. If there's a color you don't like, we can replace it for something else. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is what we're going to do for the rest of the hair. Let's turn off the gradient map for now and continue with the rest of the hair. But yeah, hair in under a minute or less. Go. Black, thin. We go with the green of the hair, right direction. All of it in the section. Then you grab a bigger brush, Control Alt, drag, click to make it bigger, and then you just start spreading on the corners of it. Maybe a smaller brush to kind of make bigger looking grains, not too many, but everywhere that is edges or corners, you start to put in some dark, not too much, but you start to establish it to make it 3D looking. After it's somewhat 3D, so after it's somewhat 3D and you kind of blocked out where the main shadows are, you grab some white and then you start creating the highlights slowly, first with a smaller, gentler brush and then with a bigger brush, and then you'll end up with a nice highlight. You can go deep in the dark areas and then you can re-establish the darkness in the area, but you're kind of like recuperating the grains that vanished when you put up that black. You're kind of putting really strong highlights in the middle where there should be a light, and then keep the dark areas on the corners and on the sides so then it feels 3D, and also value the gray areas. Let's grab some black and in the middle put like a nice other division, and that way there's a nice contrast between the highlights and the dark. Let's bring in another thick brush and kind of cover it on top and on the corners, of course, again. And now it's starting to look, isn't it? Lastly, you can just grab a gradient map and put it on top. And there you go. Adjust as you need. You can get darker in the darker places. You can recuperate some light in lighter places. The choice is yours. But at least that's how I've been doing it for a while, and it's giving me some good results. Albeit sometimes it's more work than it's worth it. So know your battles, know your styles, because sometimes it's better to just make something funny, cartoony, haha. But sometimes I do like the style. Right, now the other side. Oh, this little tiny bit. First, small grain, and use a thinner brush. And Control Alt click drag to make it bigger, and from the corners start to shade it a little bit, and from the ends too. Step 3, grab some white, Control Alt click drag to make it smaller, and then with some white start to add in the highlights where they might be, and balance it out with some dark shading and some thin highlights of white. And at the end of everything, put in the gray map to the gradient map effect on top. Adjust as you need, because some of the darkness will not show up very well or something, and we're gonna have to start messing around with that. But for now, this is to study the values and see if it's good enough. Get the right form, you know, before you come in with all the fancy colors and details. Where to even start? Like, I know what I got to do, but I don't know if I had the strength to do it. So the thing about this is that this is like a flock of hair, right? But where does it connect? Because it all rounds up, it bounces off. Like here I have to think about it in pieces like this. Like this is all in my imagination. I'm thinking about it all like this. And the hair grains that I draw will follow this curve line. Of course I'll delete it later, but and I'm also falling asleep. That is great. That is just fantastic. The 𝐏𝐸Ps are catching up to me. We're almost at the time to finish stream, and I am starting to get very 𝐸Py. Oh my god, why? Oh, I missed this spot. Hang on, let me grab the mask and put it over here. Yeah, because I ended up where there are the eyebrow. The eyebrow. Alright, so yeah, that means that the grain goes down here too. I missed that. But you notice how there's like a straight line down here now? Gotta erase all remnants of that with some white, and then we go back with some black, and then we fill in that fiber, that direction. So close. Yeah, we're really close to finishing for today, and suddenly I just get all less than 20 minutes, yeah. Yeah, once it's like in around 10 minutes or so, I'll start to pack up and look for the things so then we can raid someone else. In this case, Nyx. Shade the corners. We have the grain. Now I'm gonna shade this corner. Oh, excuse me. And the sides a little, leaving the middle a little bit grayish and exposed. A thinner brush, bring some white and emphasize those highlights. Make sure they're all going in the same direction. Do not make them go in different directions. too bright, so I'm just gonna put in like a layer of dark, but also another layer of light. Some imperfections are good, so long as they follow the grain. There we go. Y volar, volar tan lejos, por siempre esperaré, jamás te olvidaré. Let's see if I can combat this sleepiness with some music. With some music. Okay, from afar, see if it's good. Because zooming in too much might get you stuck in a lot of unnecessary detail. So we move back a little, we kind of get the full picture. There we go. She was slowly rendering her hair. It's looking real nice. "15-minute music will go." Oh man. We're all in this together. Na 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 na. Na 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 na, yeah. You got the music in you. Big. Lot of hair. And I gotta move my head to side to side like a reptiloid, cause in any case I'll fall asleep. I don't want to close my eyes, I don't want to fall asleep. Yep, pretty much. Sombra y luz, tierra y mar. Me gusta la palabra libertad. Woo! What? Swoogity swoo. It's weird when I start to pseudo dream while I'm drawing at the same time. It's freaky. Base grain. Oh, I forgot to put in more hair on the tip of the hair. There you go. Now we can go back to the main drawing. So a little bit of a thin brush. Get the grain all ready. I start smelling visions, man. It all's chill, man. It's all good. What is that Muppet doing there? And all you guys, the whole peanut gallery is just Muppets. Seeing the future through the past. Onward, Ayoshima! 11. And the future looks a lot like your desk. Falling from the sky at 3,000 feet off the ground. Whee! And it hurts for some reason. The future. Even though it looks like it's the future, it was really long time ago, far away. Alien DNA, walk around every day and no one notices. Even though the things look so familiar, it's really another galaxy far away. Walk around every day with some sabers of light, no one notices. Nose bleeding and I don't know why. Wait, what? Are you serious? Are you cereal? Or are you memeing? Because I'll walk to your house if I must. And I'll slap you. So then whatever made you nosebleed, it just leaves. It stops doing the thing. That's not cool. That's mean. No? Are you sure? I will destroy you. You better be. Huh. I already got the shotgun ready, you know. It's like, well, whatever ails you, I'm gonna take it out. Take me out. Bam, 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 bam. It's looking great. Thank you, B. I was just showing people how I normally do hair. First, I start with a normal stringy grain, scientifically proven that to stop nosebleed. What? Please do tell. I need the scientific research in case, because I've gotten nosebleeds when I was younger at just random. It just happened, and I didn't know why. No stimulus, no nothing. I do think that some of them happened because I got too strong an allergy and I blew my nose too hard. But aside from that, just random nosebleeds. I don't know. Everything else bleeds, but that's a different story. Your hits. Oh. You mean my crazy hits? My mama just killed a man. These hits are such beats that my body thorn just bleeds. Bunch of possible causes, like being exposed to the radiation of pure awesomeness, in which case he looked in the mirror and that was his first and last mistake. Your doctor recommends beatdowns. Oh no. Now with a bigger brush, start making some bigger fibers and solidifying some base shadows to make things look a little bit more 3D. And we can start making bigger brushes, bigger fluffins like this. Make sure to stay within the grain. Not too feathery, not too weak, but not too strong either. Make them bigger as needed. Make some bold lines like this. Thinner, wider, thinner, wider. Not too much on the middle, just on the edges and the corners. That's it. Otherwise, the effect won't work. We need to make the strands look 3D, but not too feathery because then some of it will be lost. It will be lost to time. And that's not what we're doing here. In space! But you see how it's already kind of solidifying some key highlights in the hair. And after we're done on these corners, we are just left with highlights in the middle that we can solidify even more with white paint. But first, let's re-establish some base fibers that we got kind of lost. We kind of lost with the shading. Some dark strands. A little bit of a bigger brush now. And we keep just balancing this, even like this, far away, it's starting to look real nice. That's too much. We go from less to great. Not too much. Make sure that it makes sense topographically. There we go, just like that. Do a bigger brush for the corners like this. Now on this side, a little bit of a drop shadow there. Then from the top, dark edges, dark sides. Then on the very top of the head also, because it's the very edge of everything. And then it spreads out into a nice highlight. And now that we have that, I think more is needed on this corner here. Now we can grab white and start to create some highlights in the middle, not too strong, but to start making some nice contrast with the featheriness. And we'll slowly get into something that we already see on the side. We can even invade a little bit to the dark area. With the grain. If you lose yourself from the grain, you have to start in that section. It's smart to have a little bit of complicated areas to put your signature in. Because God bless whatever thief that wants to steal your art but cannot recreate what you did while trying to cover that they erase your signature. Now you make a bigger white brush and then you solidify fully the highlights along with the strands, but also balance it up with black. And bada bing bada boom. We got most of this already done. Now I'm gonna grab black. I'm just going to go over, reestablishing the strength of the corners. A little bit more suggestive there. Some shadows. Let's see. Yeah, I always put my signature semi-integrated and then I hide it, the B icon with each part of the drawing. It usually gets hidden pretty well since I put a lot of details in it. Yeah, like no one's going to mess around with that. You will need a really good AI, and by then, if you poison the art piece, it's like, yeah, sure, challenge accepted, but at what cost? Yeah, like it's gonna take a lot. And now that we have something like this, we can put in the gradient map and see how it looks. Of course, we can readjust it. This is way too saturated, but again, this is just an example. If I grab the gradient map and I lower it just a little, it looks a little bit more natural, but even then. We're getting there, boys and girls. But now it's 4:58. I think I'm gonna have to end it here. Let's see if Nyx is still on, which I do believe she is. Alato Nyx, my good buddy friend, an amazing game player. Crazy bird and human being that I appreciate a lot. Good friend, good buddy.
The way you shade hair is so nice. Thank you, B. So far, it's one of my favorite ways to shade hair, but I do understand that it does not work well with cartoon styles because sometimes I like to render things that are realistic, but it's too realistic for a cartoony style, which is it's a problem. And I gotta kind of balance it out. Sometimes it's better to just put two tones, you know? Just it's simple. But again, it's one of the things that I had to kind of practice for myself and relearn. But in this case, I want as much as I can for B. I mean for Pearl because she's awesome. And since art is quote unquote her love language, as she suggests, you know, a little nice, friendly, well-made drawing would be awesome. So I want to give it the best. Anywho, here's the link to Alotone Nix's stream, and here is a hello. Send it only once so she knows where you come from and say bye and hello, and it's all good. It's really good. Thank you, Lum. I hope you have a nice dinner and good night. Thank you so much, Lum. And hugs for everyone. You too, Thorn. Take care, y'all. I'm so happy you guys joined in, and I hope you guys completed some projects alongside of me. I know that Waffles was making some music. JJ was making some art. They had to walk and have a nice hangout with their dad, and you know, everything's all good. In any case, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time that we're on a productive day. Although next time, we're going to keep playing One Step from Eden because I am kind of obsessed with it, and I want to show you guys the rest of the game because I just couldn't resist. I had to keep playing. Oh my god. But in any case, I will see you on the next one. Goodbye, everyone. Woo! Oh, and B, you gotta give me some of that cookie, though, because I swear if you don't get...